When we bought the home, the backyard was, I would say, 80% unusable due to the slope that went to the canal. We knew that we really wanted to entertain, and the condition of the yard and the house wouldn't work. We had envisioned some sort of either swimming pool or swim spa incorporated with the deck that would allow us to incorporate the entire backyard. That was kind of our dream. So initially, we really thought that a traditional pool was out of the question. We were very close to putting a deposit down on a swim spa, and by the sheer luck and grace of God, my wife found this thing called plungy.
This yard presented a lot of challenges as far as the topography of it. We had a seawall, we had to create a retaining wall, so we used our plungy in lieu of building a retaining wall. And then we had to build a giant deck around it to fill in the space and to regain this yard and make it usable again. And so I think the plungy and the deck took this backyard that literally had no usable space in it whatsoever, and we transformed it into having almost 1,200 square foot of decking around the plungy and a huge outdoor area that they can use and entertain and create lifelong memories out here.
We took a leap of faith. After meeting Marshall, he kind of made it real for us and put a lot of fears to rest for us.
He instilled confidence.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. The trust factor was off the charts with him.
Wendy and Ron were two awesome customers to work for. They knew that they had a challenging project.
The time factor was a big one for me. When he said once we get the pool ordered, it was all gonna happen very, very quickly, very smoothly, and everything just went like clockwork.
We started digging at the last week in August. We flew the pool the first week of September, and we had everything wrapped up October 26th. So it was about 60 days from start to finish.
Flying a big concrete pool over my house, that was a little bit nerve-wracking.
That was a concern, obviously a concern.
And getting a pool in this backyard presented a lot of challenges. We had to bring the pool over the house, which was, for Wendy and Ron, was pretty nerve-wracking to see their house having a big concrete pool going over the top of it. For me, it was just another day. The crane operator did an amazing job. They came and they set up. We were here about 4 or 5 hours building the crane, flying the pool, and then getting the crane tore back down and get it out of here.
Everything was, amazingly by the plan. He said, this is what we're gonna do, this is the way it's gonna happen, and it happened. And I was really pleasantly surprised at the process. From the moment I met Marshall, I think I remember telling my wife that I like him and I believe he's gonna be the right guy for us. I've worked with other contractors in the past who have not been 100% honest. And I can tell you he's probably one of the most honest contractors I've ever worked with. His work is impeccable, and he's always there. He has always picked up the phone when I called him or texted him, above board on everything he's done for us.
Anytime you're in construction, there's always an added level of stress. One of the things that we do as a contractor is we really try to reduce that for the homeowner and try to make it as stress-free as possible, be open, deliver when we say we're going to deliver, and just ultimately deliver on the overall project.
Pool is pretty incredible. It turned out better than we expected. The quality is better than we expected. Having that seamless edge on the canal as a retaining wall is just amazing.
Yeah, and that's where a plungy shines, is in a small space like this with challenging installs. For a custom pool to be built in this yard, it was going to be a huge financial undertaking with the engineering and stuff that would have been involved with building a retaining wall for the pool and everything. It was going to add a significant amount of cost. The plungy solved that and was able to save the customer ultimately a ton of money and deliver a pool in the space that they wanted. I think we fulfilled their vision more than what they were expecting.
Love it.
We're very fortunate to be in a community where we have really amazing neighbors, and we spend a lot of time together. And now that our yard and our house is actually fully usable, we can't wait to have people over and enjoy the pool and the deck and being able to look over in the canal and just really enjoy our house the way we always envisioned enjoying it.
So if you're interested in a plungy or transforming your backyard, give the install guys a call. We'll make your dreams come true.